How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are back with a little bit of a break, and we are resuming the Black Green Rock list with four Oakish Boremasters. Um, I, I feel like the modern meta has kind of figured out the Bowmasters are here to stay as a solid 2-drop. And I've tried the One Ring, and the conclusion that we made from the last stream is you can't really mix Urza Saga with the One Ring. You really need all of your mana sources to be able to cast your 4-drop. And if I had to pick between Urza Saga and the One Ring, I think I would pick Urza Saga. I think obviously the One Ring is better than the Urza Saga in a vacuum, just based on card advantage and the protection that you gain. However, I think from the perspective of Black Green Rock, I think the Black Green Rock is better with Urza Saga than it is with the One Ring, at least with how I'm constructing the deck. I think if you really wanted to play the One Ring Rock, you really have to go like 4 Halfling, 4 One Ring, and 3 Sheoldred. I just don't have the rental limit to try that yet. And plus, I think I'm really a big fan of this Invasion of Ikoria package. With a build with 4 Halfling and 3 Shielded, 4 One Ring, you don't really have much of a clock. I feel like most of your clock is in Bowmasters, your Halflings, right? Versus like, we can these constructs become really big from Urza Saga. I really like the endurance, and then of course, with the invasion package, you have a big 8/8 that you can cast for 4 mana too. So I feel like, is it a matter of like, is the rock like, if you look at the meta right now, is it better to attack the current meta with the Sheoldred, the One Ring, the more top heavy deck, or is it better to attack the meta with an Urza Saga Invasion of Ikoria version, right? And I don't know what the answer to that is. I think that's kind of what you want to figure out as the meta starts to settle a little bit more, which I don't think the meta has. I think the meta is still trying to figure out what decks are viable, which decks can play the One Ring and still be good, not just be a deck that plays like with adds 4 rings or 3 rings to it, right? I think this is what's happened in the past with a lot of good cards like Ragavan, or when Jace got unbanned, or when Stoneforge Mystic got banned. Like, people forget, like 2 weeks to a month after a broken card gets printed, or a card gets unbanned, like every deck runs it. Like Scapeshift was running Jace, Affinity was running Jace, Jund was splashing blue for Jace, and just like random decks were playing Stoneforge Mystic just to play it. Like, and that's, I feel like, what we are with the One Ring, and it's just a little bit more extreme because the One Ring is colorless. I think you have to wait a little bit before the meta settles, and once that is settled, then we can kind of figure out which version of Rock is best to attack the meta. But right now, I think, with all the big mana and the 4C, I think 2 Damping Spheres suffice to combat Tron. I can see adding like another Break the Ice. I think Track's well positioned right now. Ooh, I actually forgot to replace this. This is actually something that I discussed in the Discord. I need to update the deck list. As I'm gonna add Sheoldred instead of the Tarax as a way to combat the One Ring. I've had Tarax over just as a way, to combat 4 color. But I think Sheoldred is just a nice general answer to stuff like Yawgmoth, to the One Ring in general, as a broad answer to it. Not even an answer, just kind of a hate piece, because I think it's good to have cards that just are generic hate pieces, right? Um, so this is kind of an extreme case of attacking the meta, just having like these shielders in the sideboard over something like Turak, but I think it's still worth trying out. So we'll see how this goes. Sense. All right. This hand kind of sucks. I'm gonna look at it. I think this hand's better. I'll probably put back an invasion for now. I don't think we need 2. Do I just play Springleaf Drum? I guess so. Just in case I want to like play Bowmaster's Thoughtseize, or like if I draw a Fatal Push or something. Okay, let me shrink this chat. Oh, this sucks. so I can see both the game log and chat. Let me actually look up how it looks on my phone. Again, this is not having a second monitor and streaming. Fucking sucks ass, dude. Oh yeah, and then MTGO bot's down too. That's awful. All right, cool. Okay. The nearest sack list run main deck for dice. I don't much like it. I'm going to try Emblem that. Nice, interesting. Okay. I will attempt to pass the turn. So bigger. Thanks, Mark. The Thoughtseize main probably is a meta call, Corey. I mean, I don't know much about how to adapt to the current Pioneer meta, but that's kind of my knee-jerk reaction. Is that seems like a meta call. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where like that's what I did too, Mark. When I first started streaming, is I just used my phone, and then once I got the second monitor, once you go second monitor, you can't go back. That's the thing. It's like once you have it, it's just night and day. And like I don't have a keyboard right now. I have to use my my touchpad from my laptop. It's kind of ass. Not gonna lie. Oh shit! I wanted to flash in Orcish Bowmasters. I'm so trash. This happens when I'm distracted by fucking everything. Okay, well, I got wrecked there. I'm going to probably play out my hand here. Probably just make a construct and play Reclaimer, honestly. Let's salvage the situation. If they want to bolt my Reclaimer, that's fine. But this looks like either creativity or... it looks like creativity. Could be wrong, though. But I should be attacking for 2, and they should have taken a point of damage, so they should technically be at 16. They may bolt here. Oh, Leyline Binding, sure. That's fine. They don't binding my Reclaimer, which is interesting. I mean, if this looks like creativity, and if it is, then me not getting the point damage actually might be best, because like saving this Bowmasters for the Dover Mines actually might be better for me. I don't know what Ketra Trio means though. Could still be creativity. Sure. It's fine. All these are mountains. So we're gonna make a construct here, but we might get burned for it if they have another removal spell. Another invasion, okay. This could also just be Rhinos, but no, this has to be creativity, right? In case they play they draw Ren 6, I'm gonna get a Spell Bomb here. Play Catacombs and pass. So, like, me actually clicking through my turn might actually benefit me here. Because I'm hoping they go, land, Dormine creativity. Oh, no, we get punished for it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that sucks. Also, not much of a fan of Unluckiness. Half the time it's just a 1-1 for 1. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's all personal preference at that point, right? So, okay, so this, okay. So they've successfully answered both of my constructs with 2 Leyline Bindings. Vicious Bubble. They might crack this. I think I just hold up Bowmasters with this trigger on the stack, I guess. I guess I could, we'll see on the upkeep Um, if they crack this foothills now, I'll crack this bobble now. Um, yeah. Because if I draw fatal push, I need push in case I have double creativity. So draw another land. Okay. I guess it doesn't even. No, it still does. Okay, sure. So do this. I'll ping the mine or the Dwarven token. They have foothills. Oh, they just have counterspell. Reprieve. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, you're not happy about the fable, huh? I that's understandable. I understand. I think I might have to just crack the spell bomb. How's my sister stage? I'm very tired. Puppy duty has taken my will to live here. I'm so tired. Oh, Stratosphere is probably not. It's probably one of the worst draws. But okay. But hope you're doing well. I'm doing as good as can be. That's for sure. I'm gonna play Shadow Saga. There's an argument to just go Dino time here. Just to like try to end the game. That probably wasn't a bad idea. 11 hours, jeez. Oh yeah, you're probably a lot more tired than I am. That is probably a safe assumption. Alright. So if they have creativity, we're just fucked, right? So it doesn't matter. I just gotta hope that they never draw it. So I mean, I guess I guess I should just play Dino time and just like propose to end the game as quick as possible. And I'll trade Dwarf here, which is good for us. I mean, it's not great. They still have a reflections that they can just like go off with, but 3 cards in hand. They know about this foothills already. So they draw creativity here. This looks like a creativity. This looks like a creativity. This looks like a creativity. Yep. Cool. Fun magic. Fun magic. I wonder if they play the One Ring too. We just kind of. They had all the answers and then they won the game. Can't complain about that. No complaints. Necromancer, EEs, Pithing Needle. May want some GFTTs or Sheoldreds, maybe. What's bad? Withering Command takes out Ren and 6. I guess we don't play Endurance. Endurance stops like Ren and 6 and stuff, but like You could probably like trim 2 pushes at least. I'm gonna go on a limb and say 0 chance someone has any fun in life. Man, these are just some hard shots you're taking, Mark. Some hard shots, dude. So like Thirst can tag Ren 6 along with Woodloo and Command. I guess I could like, yeah, I don't know. We could also just board in Haywire Might just for Leyline Binding too, and in case they also play their One Ring, it's like not bad. Like I can see an argument to like board in 1, right? It's not the worst. Maybe I just board all the pushes. Because it really only tags like the tokens, and like they're not gonna. I feel like they're not gonna creativity into 1 open black mana. That just doesn't seem like something they would do. Maybe I could trim a Bowmasters because they don't really draw cards in this matchup. I guess they have Reprieve. Oh, they have Fable too. Actually, I'll keep that in. Yeah, we'll just trim an Endurance. I don't need Grist. I don't think. Let's just cut that. Let's try this. Why not just make Fable Goblin a 3 that makes 2 treasures? Then that would just be an instant ban for sure, right? For sure. I'll probably sandbag this Haywire Might. Our Tarmogoyf gets bolted though. I'm tempted to just like sandbag this Haywire Might. But then I also kind of want to sandbag this Tarmogoyf too. Yeah, because if their answer is like Leyline Binding and not Lightning Bolt, then like I want to keep this Haywire Might, right? Stevens. So they are representing Lightning Bolt. Pretty hard here. So I'll do this tapped. How about discard spell or an artifact? No. I feel like I got the pass here. I'm not gonna play my Hammer in case they play. Oh. Okay. So they shocked a Lightning Bolt for Lightning Bolt. Let's see if they have a Ren 6 here. Do I have the Witherland command for it? Also have, which I'm kind of excited because then we can play around. Okay. They're just not gonna do anything. So we will. This is where like I really want like Mishra's Bauble in the deck, like more than 1, just because like this is a spot where like I want to play Tarmogoyf but I can't. Beseiju. I could just Witherbloom command here, and just like bring back a land, and then that'll just let us deploy Tarmogoyf next turn. It also just lets me Dino Time next turn too if they don't do anything. They could just Fable here, like next turn. So I think I'll play Witherbloom command just to set this up. Me mill. You drain 2. And if they counter this, I don't care about this Witherbloom command. Because if they slam Fable here, then I'll Spell Pierce is fine. At least this way I can deploy Tarmogoyf if I really want to. But like, I had to protect my Tarmogoyf because it's like my fastest clock, right? And then like next turn I can go Necromentia. I was really big on them playing a Ren 6, but they didn't have it, so they'll probably just go Fable here. Oh, they're gonna Ren 6 now. Okay. Okay. They could have a Spell Pierce here still. I don't think I can play around second Spell Pierce. Wooded Foothills. I think I just have to just Necromancer, right? To have second spell pierce. Jeez. Okay, well that sucks. I mean, it seems like they've had triple removal spell game one, and then now they have double spell pierce for my alliance game two, and we just have any discard spells this hand this game, and now we're just naked to creativity here. Yeah, so the creativity here, we're just screwed. Unless I didn't board and go through with those, I don't think. I did not, so I don't know if I have any outs. I guess I could draw Bloodchief's Thirst. So I will untap, I guess, but... Okay. Do they have another Spell Pierce? So I can Wither Balloon Command, destroy Ransax, kill the Dwarf, play Hierarchite, kill Fable. I guess I could Thoughtseize first. Yeah, I'll Thoughtseize first. It's better than I think we can construct here. Double lightning bolts. Okay. So destroy. Oh, do I want to bring back a land? Yeah, this is kind of contingent on me bringing back a land second on the token, which I think is fine. So, mail myself, destroy red and 6. Necromancer, Engineer Explosives. It's not that bad, honestly. So I'll do this. Oh, I have to... See, this is where sequencing really matters. You want to make sure you fetch first, because you don't want to play the Hierarchite and then, like, be naked. Because if I play the Hierarchite and then fetch, they can bolt my Hierarchite spots. Now we're in a spot where, like, we just have to hope they don't draw creativity. So 1, 2. So, all right, this is our line here. We have to dodge 2 draw steps, right? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Tarmogoyf and then and then Dino Time. This construct is too slow. We need to end the game next turn. So as long as they didn't draw Reprieve, we are in the clear. So I'll just float a mana. Since they didn't... they have 3 different fetch lands. I don't need to get Drum anymore, because I have enough mana to go Tarmogoyf and Invasion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I don't know if Pithing Needle is worth naming anything. I think Spellbond doesn't do anything. I wish I had another Haywire Might. I only boarded in 1, huh? Maybe I should board in a second one. Yeah, because of Leyline Mining. I would have liked to tutor for the second one. Here in this spot, exactly. It could be Shadow Spear in case they have a removal spell for the Dino. Or if they don't have it. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go Shadow Spear. I'll play Saga here. So then that way, if they go for Spell Pierce, I have an answer to it. Yeah. And this is where I really like Dino Time over the One Ring. because like this is such a proactive threat. Um, versus like the One Ring, it would just kind of stall us here. And they'll probably upkeep Invasion. And then like they need to draw creativity next turn or they're dead. Like this is where I really like Invasion of Ikoria here. I think this is just a way better package for the deck than the One Ring. Not to say like Sheoldred and the One Ring isn't an aggressive combination either, but like this like is just so much faster at killing them. You know, if they top deck creativity, they win. If they top deck a removal spell, they survive one turn. They have Lightning Bolt. Okay, I think to play around Reprieve that they could draw, I'm gonna upkeep them here. Cool. Alright, what do you have? Creativity. Lightning Bolt doesn't do anything. Dino Time, baby. This is why we were playing Dino Time. Let's fucking go. The One Ring would not have done what Dino Time would do here. And this is why I'm like, I feel like Dino Time is a card that was just like so cute on paper, and then it does that. You know, it's like that's, oh, I want a second hero, I might. Crap. Do I want second hero, I might? Over endurance, maybe? I don't know. How's it going? More like the dumb ring? Yeah, you know? Yeah. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. This is such a greedy hand, but I want to keep this hand on the draw. 23 lands, 2 draws, so... Fuck! Oh, I want to keep this hand so bad. They kept... This is a really good 7 in this matchup. I'm gonna be greedy, dude. I feel like in these bad matchups, I feel like we have to be greedy in order to, like, win. If it's a favorable, it's like the rule of thumb where it's like, if it's a favorable matchup, you kind of, like, mulligan this hand because you're, like, setting up yourself for failure at this point. But, like, if this is an unfavorable matchup, you kind of want to keep these greedy hands because you need a payoff, right? Like, all of a sudden we just, like, go from, like, this gives us our best chance to winning, right? Because, like, if we keep a suspect 6, we're not winning anyway, right? Thank you, deck. I love you. Your hand is ass. Ass, I say. Alright, I'm gonna take the creativity because, like, literally I can't answer that card. They'll do nothing, I'm assuming. Play Stomping Ground tap, probably. What would I not play over Saga? Well, it's not only the Saga that you would have to cut if you're going that route. You'd also have to cut, I think they drew Reprieve here. You'd also have to cut Elvish Reclaimer, unfortunately, because Elvish Reclaimer loses a lot of stock without Saga. And no Reprieve, sweet. So I think if they Fable here, I will have to Bloodchief's Thirst the token, and then hold up Bowmasters probably. Interesting that they sequenced this. Oh, I guess they wanted to try on. That makes sense, actually. Why they play that. think I'll thirst the goblin token. I could play drum, play Tarmogoyf, no, but then I want to hold up Bowmasters, right? Yeah. Shoot that. Attack here. I'm not gonna Bowmasters here because I don't want to do it, and then they just play Doberman Creativity. It doesn't do anything. I'm not a fan of Ignoble. Just because Orcish Doormasters just everywhere. They discarded Archon Creativity and Dormine. I hope they don't have Persist. That would suck. Okay, so we don't know any cards in their hand. I honestly don't know what I would play. Oh, okay, sure. Arid Mesa. There's Arid Mesa. They have 4 cards. So let's go Bowmasters. Shoot this guy. Pop. I guess I'll Witherbloom Command, cast, Destroy Mill. I want to get a land to Bowmasters. I guess I'll get a Verdant Catacombs. Oh, they have Leyline Binding. Oh, there goes our clock. Honestly, I think at this point I'm gonna play Tarmogoyf now. Oh, do I want to play Tarmogoyf? It's so tough because if they go Dwarven Mind Creativity, we're dead. We're just like leaving ourselves up for failure there. I think I'll have to pass. I could just go Tarmogoyf Bowmasters next turn. Sucks. I could also just double Creativity, target Reflections, and the token. Looks like this looks like what they're doing. We can draw Thirst. So we're not like dead, but it's a pretty bad spot. I mean, if we draw the Thirst, we have a shot here. A little slow there. That's a little slow. How does this work? We just couldn't deploy a Tarmogoyf either, like early. We were scared of lightning bolts, which. No, that was the last game, huh? I'm losing my mind. So we can go. They attack us. If I sack an orc, I regain it back. If I sack a bowmasters, I'll just sack an orc. I don't lose any value. Go. I'll go to 2. So they had lightning bolt. We're dead. If we have thirst, we win, or we have a shot. What is this? Ah, another creativity. I'll let this resolve, see if it is another cruelty. Yeah. Darn. That's close game. So we're gonna go Claimer. This looks like control, just straight up. Or it could just be elementals too, with like Omnath and stuff. It's a decent draw, I guess. I think I'll just get a Saga at this point. Oh, I should have I should do this. I don't want to give him the opportunity to binding my Reclaimer. I mean, this sort of like Urza Saga is really powerful in these matchups where we just need. A way to like present a threat without tapping out or playing in a counter spell. Hexdrinker and Lurrus, don't we all? Don't we all, Corey? Don't we all? That's a good one to resolve eventually. So they cycle Jetmir's Garden. Okay, that's fine. Are they going to Leyland Binding my Reclaimer now? Oh, they're going to Prismatic and make sure. Sure. Presenting a lot of pressure here. It'd be weird because I feel like it would just be Lurrus versus a lot of non-Lurrus decks, right? Because like you can't put Lurrus and Fury or Solitude or Grief or Endurance in it. The Lurrus really made modern like Legacy light, which I really like, to be honest. Um, Definitely rewarded the play skill. And I think they could have at least nerfed the companions by instead of making them hybrid mana, you made them solid mana. So like instead of like white black or white black, it's like white black white one for Lurrus. So is this Big Teferi? This looks like a Big Teferi to me. It's not a Big Teferi. What is this? It's a little Teferi. Oh, do this. Counterspell, sure. Dino. I think it's a good time to resolve a Grist, don't you say so? I would say so. Now that Garbage Head has elementals, true. True. We are a little bit vulnerable to a Wrath, kind of, but... Opponent said, come on, give me a break. Opponent said, come on, give me a break. Hey man, I'm playing 4 copies of it. Don't look at me. You can blame Moto. Okay. I'm gonna do a red and 6 here. Just gonna deploy stuff. See if they counter this. They might. If they do, I'll just deploy the second one. Oh, sure. So they need a Wrath, but if they have a Wrath, I just Grist, but then they can Ren ping my Grist. Fair. Okay. Okay, so if they have a Wrath, then they can't like fetch shocks. You have to have a basic or okay. They don't ping my Grist, so they could die here. Yeah, they're gonna Verdict, and I'm gonna Grist Ultimate. Okay, that's a good one. That is a good one. Okay, I did not play around the One Ring, but I do get to attack down their board though, which is nice. So I'll send this at Teferi, this at I can't attack Ren 6. Okay, that's Ren and 6, allegedly. That's Ren 6. Don't think I care about the Ren 6 as much. Do this. I'll make sure I can attack the Teferi down, so I can Dino. This target opponent, right? Oh, it's each opponent. Oh. Oh, nice. Each opponent loses life. Because you gain protection from everything. Yeah, so this works, right? Someone double check me. I -5, I ultimate. Each opponent loses life. So this protection doesn't get around it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm like 90% sure. Grist ultimate versus ring. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm gonna do it. Science. Yeah. Cool. Yay. Know the rules. Rules work. Know the rules. Yeah, it's like protection, damage, target. Protection, target. Can't be blocked. Alright, so this looks like straight control. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I was like, it's rice, right? I'm like, I think it's rice. It's not rice. I swear it's rice. Sheoldred, Hairmite, Pithing Needle. Board out the pushes. Shadow Spirit could probably get boarded out. Because it's control. It could be it's like Omnath, and like maybe we would want it, but like we literally saw like Reprieve, Ren and 6, like no real win cons. So like if, and even then like against like an Omnath, like the Lekin is nice, but like I think I'd rather have other things. Push. It's a matter of like, do I want to board in this Go for the Throw? Because I don't know if they play Omnath or not. I think that's the toughest part, is like, do you board in like this one Go for the Throat or two Go for the Throats just to have more answers to it? Like, we have the Thirst already. Yeah, I think I'll just try without it first. But like it's like, it's so like, I feel like this list always play on math nowadays, but I could be wrong. And I don't want to board in a dead card for no reason. Like maybe I could see one Throat over like the second Haywire Might, just for not like completely dead in the water, but because like once they resolve an on math, we're kind of butt fucked, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it for now. Yeah. So I'm like really uncomfortable. Oh, dude, I have to show how my dog is looking after she is like. Oh, I'm gonna do it now. Here, hold on. Make sure the camera in view. Like, she is. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh god, there you go. Just stretch. Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. She's the whole reason why we're out here. Oh, cool. We didn't even waste any time. Everyone hasn't even decided they want to keep yet. Yeah, on the Sheoldred list, I tuned it some more. 3-2, 3-2, 4. Nice. It's probably decent for me, but if I'm still wanting more from the list, I just don't know what it is. I'm assuming this is based on the list you sent last week, right? And you had like halflings and stuff. And I think you had like a tracker or something too, right? If I'm remembering correctly. We'll keep this. We have Inquisition into. Sand's actually not the best. We have Inquisition into Saga, which isn't the worst. But if you can like snag a Ren in 6, that'd be fantastic. This bauble isn't doing anything right now per se because I can just shuffle and they're probably gonna try them anyway. So I won't crack it yet. I will do this though, and just leave this bauble alone. Oh, they do have the Omnath. Fuck. Well, this is an easy prismatic ending. Yeah, main deck Tarak is the real deal with Halfling. That is absolutely for sure. Their hand is so bad. Like they can't. They couldn't cast Red and 6 if they wanted to. I'm just gonna like saw them out, I think. And like this construct's gonna be pretty big next turn. They could verdict us, so we gotta hope we just dodge land. Which we did not. But it's not a white source though. They'll put it here in hand though. Oh, this is yeah, they'll put it here in hand. So they have one unknown. Yeah, they can't even cast Omnath next turn. And the good thing is too is like we can just get Pithing Needle and name the One Ring. Ah. And that is not a white source. They can't verdict. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. So we'll go like this. That. I'll go Pithing Needle in the One Ring. Play that. So I'll go to 14. Get better value off of Besage and Token as well, which is relevant as I run 2 turns spin deck. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Besage is so good, of course. That's without goes without saying. The Takenuma is definitely hit and miss. And it's a debate between like going Takenuma or like Urborg for Tarak, but with Halfling, there's like way less of an argument for Urborg. Alright, do they have the white source? So they still can't cast Omnath. This is red, this is green, so they need like these 2 mono blue sources like fucking him. What can I tutor for? 5, they go to 14. So they could go the One Ring and get themselves protection. That is an option here. Oh, they go Red and 6, sure. Okay. Okay. I'll just untap. Thoughtseize. That was a good one. So let's just attack. So they could verdict next turn. Opponent said they are happy that I let them get a land, but I want to anthem my constructs. That's the main thing. So I think I'll go Verdict here. We'll go Omnath. Yeah, I think I take the Verdict here. They naturally draw a fetch to gain life. Play Bestage and pass. They'll probably go One Ring. Oh, they Omnath. Interesting. You dead. Actually, no, they're not dead. I need a invasion for Bowmasters. Oh, they had the Flooded Strand. Oh, damn it. No, we're 0-1. So they have to block here, right? I think I let this go. Need more Bowmasters and more rings, yeah, clearly. Okay. So they go Binding for 1. They block. Okay. Trying to figure out, because the One Ring is just going to give him so much protection. So if I go Inquisition here, I can't Invasion for anything too relevant. So if I Dino now, Wish I could tutor for a Sheoldred, but I can't tutor for a Sheoldred. I need 2 more mana. I could just Vampire Hexmage the red and 6 right now. But they already have a Misty Rainforest in hand. If I Invasion now, ping them to 2. Oh, but they can just purge my thing. I think I just Inquisition here. And then kind of act accordingly. I could even like Invasion for yeah, so I really have lands in hand already. So I think I'll take the purge. I think I'll go for a Reclaimer. Yeah, Questing Beast is also a card that I kind of considered too. Okay. Okay. They don't play Kihira. Oh, a Saga already. Attack Ren. Gotta play a little faster now. That is pretty cool, for sure. I want them to like crack a fetch and then I can Bowmasters them. That is the goal. Skihira. Teferi, sure. Because I'm going to play the Hex Mage last turn. Wondering, sure. Misty. I don't think I need to crack this bauble yet. Just leave it uncracked for now. So this construct will attack the fairy. I could Invasion for Bowmasters now. It shuts off all fetch lands. I don't get a construct here though. Probably just pass, honestly. Dino does not get the ring. Sure. That's a cute line. Cute line. Sure. So, 2 lands in the graveyard. We can activate Reclaimer, make a construct. Saga. Grist. Construct. Got a Haywire Mite, in case I want to bounce it again. They could have Leyline Binding, so I think I'll send both at Teferi, and then one at my Invasion. Do I want to attack my Invasion? I feel like no, because then they're just gonna Grist does get the ring. This is what we learned last time. Oh, did I accidentally attack through it? Oh well, that's I did not mean to do this, but we have a dino now. That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna pass. That's funny. I did not mean to do that on purpose. So they verdict. That is fine. Kira? Sure. Okay. I'll get Tron. In case they have Spell Pierce. Search. Get Bowmasters. Ping you. Invasion is so good. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Unless we're against specifically Living End. This hand's like 1,000 times better. We'll keep. Bottom that. And Dotha Triumph. Okay. Turn off all use. Did I actually like F6? No. Okay. Blue Marsh. Well, I'm gonna play Blue Marsh in case. I don't know what they would pass on turn 2 with from a Indotha Triumph deck, but I'm just gonna do that and then. Oh, this looks like a red and oh, this is not a red 6. I don't know what to say. This This is Zoo. I don't even know what I don't know what this is. Thirst is a good draw, I think. It's hard to say. I'll probably end step Bowmasters here. I don't want to play out ending at Tarmogoyf. At least I could potentially die to Tarmogoyf, to a Bolt. It's a stopping ground deck. The fatty. The fatty. Orc. So I guess both these will attack the fairy. I'll play Tarmogoyf and pass. From this looks of it, this doesn't look like a lightning bolt deck. We drew another Thirst. Interesting. So we'll attack to fairy. I'll probably have to play a little bit faster. Last match, I definitely played a lot slower. So I think I'm gonna have to be mindful of the clock if this is the same deck, which looks like it. Need a chair. Alright. They have all math mana. We need either a fetch land or a land on top land off top so we can thirst it, if that's what they have. They have prismatic ending. Okay. That's kind of a fair trade, I think. I don't hate that. They're kind of ready to play around Blood Moon, based on what we can see here. Don't hate a land. If this is I would Dino Time here, I think. I think I would Dino Time. Just depends on what they do here. Yeah, I think I Dino Time. That's what the checkmate alarm. Oh, they got spell pierced. Oh, I mean, I should have cast that first then. I wasn't expecting spell pierce. Yeah, I should have cast that first. They should be at 13. Darn. It's okay. It's okay. Luna got scared by the... Ah, well, shit. No fetch land, no fetch land, no fetch land, no fetch land, no fetch land. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Wish I could Thoughtseize. Damn. They should be at 13, so now they should be at 7. Okay. So I can't Thoughtseize next turn. Okay, well, I just play Spellbound Pass. How's it going, Ferret? I played 2 leagues. One of them I posted on YouTube, one of them I did not. My conclusion is I don't think you can put Saga and the One Ring together because you can't afford to lose mana sources to be able to cast your 4 drops, right? So that's the problem. Okay, sure. If they play fetch land, okay, and they crack it, I will Fatal Push. Like if this cracks on the stack. So like, is it possible to have like a deck that's dedicated towards the One Ring? You can. You can go like 4 Halfling, 4 One Ring, 3 Sheoldred, or like 4 Sheoldred, or like 3 Ring, 4 Sheoldred. You can do that. I just don't have the rental limit to try that because the Halflings are also like 20 ticks, so I can't afford to rent the deck at its current state. Sucks because it shrinks my Tarmogoyf, but there's no creature in the graveyard, so I'll let the Spellbomb resolve, and then I'll push this. So this Tarmogoyf goes back up to a 6. Ah, man, that 2 life is gonna burn me, isn't it? Oh, now they can Leyline Binding. Ugh. Damn it. They have 7 cards in hand. That's not good. We are not in a good spot. Not in a good spot. Reclaimer, okay. How bad is this? 2 pendings, around 6. So they can Prismatic getting their own binding, I guess. I will take the One Ring. I'll play Reclaimer. I'll play Peatland. I think I'll pass. Yeah, that's what I want to try. I just don't have the capacity to rent all of it. I already bought 2 Bowmasters to accommodate, and I don't know if I feel like I need to like buy Bowmasters and Halflings, and then just get the One Ring from Mana Traders, which is not the best. Are they not gonna Prismatic any more Reclaimer? No, they will. Kind of sucks. They should be at 7, like I mentioned, and then they're gonna be down to 4. So it kind of sucks. Forest is not good. We need like a Saga here. Witherbloom Command. Don't have a Saga in the graveyard. I think I'm gonna save this Witherbloom Command to destroy the red and 6 here. Try to get a Saga back. I'll wait for the value. Should be at 6. I wonder if they have any counter spells. Halfling, sure. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Bowmasters having seen. Oh yeah, it's not a matter of like safe options if they're worth buying or not. It's just a matter of like I'm already paying like $30 for a rental. It's like, do I want to invest more money? I know like I already have the tickets, but it's like, do I want to invest more money into it? And it's like I feel like the answer is no. I don't want to keep investing money into it. Ah, damn it. I feel like I'm gonna destroy this Teferi. I don't want them to be able to bounce this One Ring. I think the way I win this game is by cheesing them out with Witherloom Command. So I kind of want them to draw off the One Ring and then get in with Witherloom Command. Okay. So now they go to 2. We just gotta hope they don't have Omnath. They just... Oh, I'm hoping they just, like, Prismatic ending the One Ring. I mean, they drew 9 cards here, so, like... The odds of them not having Omnath is... Well, they already drew 2. So, like, the odds aren't that high of them drawing it either. I'll take a look at your list in a sec, Last God. I don't have my second monitor, so if I look at the list, I'll have to tick the whole... Oh, I guess I can just look at my phone, huh? Or can I access the link? Can you send the link again? Oh, actually, no, never mind. I'm good. Copy text. I'll get it through my phone. Okay. Okay, so they're already fails to find. Let's fucking go. This deck sucks, man. 4 Bowmasters, 3 Snaps, 3 Spellstar Brights. Okay. Fallen Nashoba. Okay. Oh, I just broke my nail because I was so excited. How do you play other players to talk to other? Okay, so that's ninjutsu. 3 counter spell, 2 force. Hold on, let me sideboard. Is this a flash list that Spike hates? It's funny because like even if they had Omnath, they wouldn't be able to gain 4 because they didn't have a fetchable. It's so funny. So we saw Nissa, right? So it's like I feel like in this, since we saw with the information that we have, it's better to have Go for the Throat. We could borrow. This is not sure. It's like it might be worth it to have Shadow Spear, but I doubt it. I think we can like board up both endurances here. Maybe like trim down the 2 push. Necromancer, oof, endurance. Pithing Needle is an option. Haywire Might's an option because they have Leyland Binding and the One Ring itself too. So maybe let's try like 1 Haywire Might. I think we can borrow the Shadow Spear. So we keep 2 push for Nissa and Omnath. We're boarding in Go for the, which is a little bit more Versatile, so we can tag like a Fury or a Solitude. What they honestly should have done, unless they're like stream sniping and saw the Rhythm come in here, is they should have prismatic into their One Ring, because they just like died to it. Like we didn't have a way to kill them outside of their own One Ring. We also see a Pithing Needle, just to name Brennan 6, but I don't think that's really worth it. Oh, I guess we could name the One Ring too. I think it is worth it. I'll change my mind. I think I take out the Grist, actually. They're more like on the Elementals plan. I might be regretting it, but I'm already going so high with the 2 Sheoldreds. I think we'll try this for now. On the play, I'm more interested in the Grist. On the draw, it just feels a little awkward. So this hand isn't as bad as you might expect. Because we can go Springleaf Drum on turn 1, Saga, Tarmogoyf, Thoughtseize on turn 2. I'm gonna keep this hand because I feel like in this matchup, like mulliganing is really bad. You can still Thoughtseize. If we draw a black source naturally, like then we're already like doing well. Put also mull into 5. Time is also on our side too. We have to be a little more mindful. We did R up a game, and our opponent is behind by 4 minutes, but it's still something just to again keep in mind. Wonder if they're just gonna get Triumph. Nope, they're getting a Temple Garden. Okay. Oh, they're going Halfling. Okay, that's fine. Black Source, Black Source, Black Source. That sucks. Okay. I wonder if it's worth it with Thoughtseize here. To take like a Solitude. Well, I'm gonna Goyf here. Oh, resolved. Yeah, I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. Try to tag on Omnath. If I Inquisition and like they have an Omnath that can cast next turn, that sucks. If they have a counter spell, that sucks, but binding. Okay, sure. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. Ooh, that's tough. I guess we just take the One Ring. Because if they top deck a land, they cast Omnath, but it doesn't really do anything, I guess. Their land on top. No land. Teferi? Okay. Returning Saga is interesting. Okay. Bowmasters would be... I was gonna say Bowmasters would be the most insane draw. Bowmasters would be the most insane draw. Thank you, deck. You just know what I need and when I need it. I don't know. Hard casting the Springy Draw on turn 1 is actually pretty good, especially with Bowmasters too. It's a lot better with Bowmasters. I'll tap here, so in case I want to block with the army. Thoughtseize, take Omnath. Yeah, I don't care about Solitude. This is where I'm gonna probably Dino Time now. Force them to 2 for themselves with Solitude. It's not a bad card to naturally draw, because like if you have a creature like Bowmasters, you also net even too. This is a lot of pressure. If they reprieve, they have the reprieve. Let's cast. I feel like they should have reprieved the first copy anyway. If they draw a white card for Solitude, they just have to, they're forced to 2 for 1 themselves. They draw Leyline Binding, that's fine. Sure. We still have Saga as a backup, so there's still a lot of pressure. I think it's safe to Inquisition here. I don't know what their last card would be. I feel like it's a big spell. I wish this Inquisition was a Thoughtseize. Another Leyline Binding, okay. Sucks that these Bowmasters can't attack. So I'll probably get a Haywire Might? No, but they have another binding though. Another Saga's pretty clutch. I might just get Spell Bomb just to stop a run in 6. Since we would do the Saga. Yep, 3 bindings. Alrighty. But still not drawing lands. Another Inquisition. Okay. Attack here. If this is a Nissa, definitely think I should cast this. Spell Pierce. Okay. I will pay. Because I can still activate Saga thanks to the drum. Oh, Omnath, okay. Big danger, big danger. Not drawing the other land. Okay. That kind of sucks, because to make mana. Bowmaster's a good draw. Invasion. Make a construct. Oh, Pithing Needle. I could Haywire Might too. Since the Ren 6 kind of doesn't do anything. No, but I don't want them to ping my Bowmasters. I'll attack opponent here. I want to end the game, so I'm going to Bowmasters, make this bigger, it's extra 2 damage. So I attack for 7 instead of 5. The next turn I'm down to Dino time. They're forced to Solitude my Invasion, I think. Opponent got kind of screwed, unfortunately. Gigantha's probably Tron. This hand has 2 discard spells. I think I'm going to keep. Hey Corey, what's up? I think I'm going to ball with them and hope to bank on getting another... yeah. 2-1. 2-1. We lost our creativity. We beat 4 color pile twice, which is a good sign. Their hand is very bad. But they're drawing another Tron piece, but it's a tower though. So I'll take a Stirrings. So I have double tower as our lands. Ooh, Bowmasters. Untap land, please. Please, 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 please. Tower. Chromatic Star. Untap land, untap land, untap land, untap land. Thank you. So I learned this from my Inspiring Spike stream. If it's a spear, it doesn't trigger Bowmasters. You don't get priority, but the star does. Because this is when this goes to the graveyard, it's a trigger, but this one's part of the ability. But I'll just do it anyway, just to be safe. Like they're not gonna like not do it. They drew the spear. Or drew the mine, sorry. Okay. Then is Worn Coil Tower, One Ring, Oblivion Stone. Thought sees them. Got a clean look. You don't get priority because it's the spear is part of the mana ability, versus the star it triggers when it goes to the graveyard. So with mana abilities, you don't give priority to the opponent. So if I take the One Ring here, attack for 4, they go to 13. Because they have. It's a matter of like, do you think we're gonna get to? Yeah, I think I take the Wondering here, and I can rebuild from. So I attack for 4. They go to 13. They crack Spear probably. So 13 take 5 is 8. Still a little loose. Still think I have to take the One Ring and hope to rebuild. And hope, or maybe they don't even get the 5th land for Oblivion Stone either. Yeah, if I'm trying to flash it in. Yeah, sorry. I should have been a little bit more clear. Because, you know, there's a lot of times you want to wait until they do it, but this is a situation where you want to do it first. Does that change anything? 5 plus 7 is 12. That does change everything. As long as I don't naturally draw an Urza's Power Plant, we have lethal next turn. One, two. So this is 5. They go to 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Assuming they crack the Spear, which they may not. You know, things are bad. I hate life so much right now. They naturally drew fucking Power Plant. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Why did they just crack it? Now I get to tutor for. Oh my god. I hate Tron so much. I watched Spike play against Tron, and like his opponents never naturally draw their Tron pieces like this. They didn't even crack the Spear either. It's crazy. Paid actors. How do we win this game? I think I just play Grist so that I can kill the insect. Yeah. I think I have to go Grist plus. So bananas. They kept one Lantron. And and the top card was the same Tron land that they had. Crazy. Crazy. There was a reason why I didn't tutor for the sagas. They also have the best Sage in hand too. Wouldn't be Tron if they always did. That's true. It's true. The good news is we could technically have an out to their Warren Coil here. Because we can grist minus and then push the token. So if this is our only payoff, we're okay. You can't do math, man. They're struggling here. They're struggling to do math. Mr. Spike, yeah. What does that do for us? They have the expedition map already. So I can minus grist, kill Worm Coil, they make some tokens. I can push plus Beseiju after they search. Not good. Alright. We okay. So we'll go Necromentia. Sheoldred's an interesting one. Collector Oof. Needle Haywire Mites. And of course the Damping Spheres. I will board out all the pushes. Board out the Spell Bomb. I don't think I need Shadow Spear in this matchup. Probably board out the Endurances and the Grist. Maybe I board out a Thirst. We're definitely the aggro deck in this matchup. I haven't seen a trophy in so long. I know I missed play at times, but I also seem to run into either a Thunderstorm Point or beat the deck I'm challenging. I mean, that's just magic, right? That's just variance. You gotta realize that, like, there's people that, like, jam how many leagues a day, daily, and, like, look at the conversion rate. Let's just look at Spike, who, how do I, here we go. How many trophies does Spike have? Spike has 4 trophies. And it's nothing against him, right? Like, I'm not saying anything about his ability. I think he's a great player. But, like, it's just talk about just conversion rate, just flat conversion rate. Just Collective is about to just destroy our opponent, hopefully. Like, ouch. Luna, stop. I'm gonna just go on this Collective here. Let's take the scrying. Like, he plays, like 3 leagues a day on average. So that's 15 leagues a week. And then, like, plus the challenge, right? Plus if he plays any league. So, like, and he's doing that since when did this trophy season start? So it's like, and then he has 4 trophies. So it's, he also, like, tests things and stuff, which is really cool too. But the point being is, like, a great player their conversion rate is so low, right? Considering that's like 4 trophies per I don't know how many leagues a week, right? So it's one of the things. The moral of the story that I'm trying to make is like, is you can't really hang your hat on like having a dry spell for a trophy, especially if we're playing decks that are like underpowered. If they natty Tron, I'm just gonna lose my mind. Yeah, so I mean that's the flip side of it is like he also isn't playing these tiered decks. He's also testing a lot of these things, which is really awesome. But the point being is like you know he's it's still um, this is non-creature. I mean, I guess I should have just taken the the worm coil. I guess that's technically a punt. But I think it's awkward because I don't have a third land, so I don't even want to get Saga with this. I guess I could activate one Reclaimer and go on a fetch land. So then, like, I could attack for um, 2, 8 next turn. But they had Tron, 3, 5, 7, and 9. They're close to casting Rhinos. I wish I had a Tarmogoyf. That's the only thing I would have hoped for. But that baits sometimes. Oh, Gemstone might not good. Tron beat Golgari. I mean, we had spots where like we were pretty favored. It just so happens that they just had it and we didn't. Yeah, a lot of my friends that I know, they get pretty hung up on like not trophying, and I don't think that's the proper way to look at it, honestly. I'm going to go like this. This could be Rhinos. I'm assuming it's Rhinos. It's exactly what Ferret's saying. I think it's one of those things where also we're in a world with social media where you're looking at everyone's highlights and like you're looking at Twitter, oh I won this challenge, I got this 5-0, I got this and that, and what you don't see is they don't post when they lose. And that's why I try to post most of my YouTube videos that actually have good content even though I'm losing, because it's like I like to provide transparency of the data too. And I think it also has a big thing where I feel like kind of understated the variance that Magic has. Like Magic is so high variance, and like you have your highs, but you have your such low lows. And like if you're still going 3-2 and 4-1, like that's not a low. Like, and that's the thing. Like, there's plenty of decks that I've brewed that I would always get 4-1, and it's like you can't really hang your hat on that, you know. This is a very obvious violent outburst. H-Bomb, great to finally catch you live. I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in live too. So if you're watching my YouTube, I really appreciate that because my YouTube is definitely not as popular as my my Twitch for sure. So if you have been watching this on YouTube, H-Bomb, I really appreciate your support there as well. It means a lot. It's kind of awkward because I can't exactly like I don't want to play my grist out. I kind of don't want to throw anything out. I kind of just want to hold up push. I wish I had a Tarmogoyf instead. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I mean, this also comes from just being a science person, where it's like you want transparency. You don't want to cherry pick any of your data. I didn't post my One Ring League, but it wasn't really that entertaining, I don't think. And I can just verbally say it. I'm not afraid to say that I have a bad brew. or like discovering things that oh, I shouldn't have done this because now they can force. Okay, I got lucky. Um, so I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. On YouTube, I don't know if you jam a lot of decks up my other cards. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's definitely like if you're mid range. Like, I could name a lot of the mid range content creators. Control Freak, Sani, all kind of the same alley, right? Is it worth me risk minusing this Rhino? I think so, actually. Fuck. I think I need a ball of myself. I need to find a push. Another endurance. That is not what I need. I'm going to go like this. Mike's honestly I think Mike's probably my favorite content creator. Probably Fluffy Wolf too. I could list all of my favorite content creators that I have in the background. I'm not gonna fetch shock. I think Electo is important. I ain't blocking, so I'm attack. I have a job that allows me to consume a fair amount of YouTube, so that's where I first found you. Watch your video all the time. I like your lines and decks. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I appreciate the viewerships. As like a small content creator, like I don't deserve any views, so the people that view watch it, it just means a lot. Oh, they're gonna fire. Oh, they're gonna stop. That's kind of rude. Okay, they're gonna play out there, dude. Okay, I'll go to 8. This is not all lost. We have a Tarmogoyf. So we're gonna go. We want to land here. Untap land would be the best draw because we can make a construct plus get Tarmogoyf and get Shadow Spear. Please. Okay, well, I think I just have to play Tarmogoyf. Unfortunately, I think Shadow Spear is of most importance here to gain back the life. I am valuing that. So I'll go Inquisition. Oh. Okay. Land his ass. Understood. We just gotta hope they have nothing. Untap land again would be great here. I'm gonna just equip attack. Let's see. Oh. Let's go. Come on. Big Daddy Goof. Chomp, 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 chomp. Soaps? Sorry. My cursor just went all over the place. Can I ask a link for this? Oh, yeah. Can someone, here, let me just, I can never remember his thing. It's like the Control Freak or something like that. Did I get it right? Haha! Oh, look at that. #1 fan here. Fuck that guy though. Tell him like when you join your chat, just be like, Kevin told you to fuck yourself. Also, your basic lane choices are opinion. This is I started playing. I got first introduced to Magic when Odyssey came out, so that ages me. But that is the reason why. Yeah, he mostly Jan's Shadow. I will gladly block here. So they could have Brazen Borrower, which is fine. Shit, what did they play last? They played Wooded Foothills, so we know that one of their last cards is still Scalding Tarn. Oh shit. Sorry. I want to see what it's like here. Please hear the measure of hallways and use that upon me. uh, Chaos. Uh, that's a pretty timely redemption. I'm willing to get banned for saying Cav Stage right now. Yes. I don't know what they're pondering here, though. Honestly, basics are my jam and paper. There's nothing around the UFO. I agree. The little swoosh, nothing beats the classic swoosh. Nothing beats classic swoosh. I've been tuning into Jaffrey's been playing Pioneer Sacrifice recently. Yeah, I saw his Twitter. I don't follow him. This is the first time I think I've seen him on social media. I've seen him in Twitch like maybe once or twice. So the name like rings a bell. I read that he left Arena or something, which is understandable. With a blue command, okay. So is this a Brazen Borrower? It is. 4811. Okay. Alright, so here I will Witherbloom command drain 2, right? So if I go to 14, they attack for 11, and then they don't get, and then I don't die to fire. So I'm going to Witherbloom command, drain and mill. Yeah, so drain, mill and drain. Bring back Saga, play Tarmogoyf. This is all due to the fact that they played the wrong land. If they had a one unknown land, I don't think I'd be taking this line. So if they still have fire, it's still bad for us, but because they can tap our dudes. So don't draw another bounce spell. What is this? Def Chat, thanks for everybody, appreciate it. Welcome to Def Chat stream. My name's Kyo Diamonds. Playing some Black Green Rock with Invasion of Ikoria. I still think that's the best version of Rock, so really appreciate it. How was your stream, buddy? Hope it went well. Were you playing Amulet today? I know you did well in the challenge. Was it this past weekend? I lost track of time. If it was second to last weekend. Is this Fury? Fury's fine. What the hell? Draw 3 cards. Okay. Did they draw a Brazen Borrower or an Ice? Ice would be game over. How's it going, Zach? Hope you're doing well, buddy. I was kind of lurking with you. Noticed that you were playing Mono Red. It's Endurance. Oh. 4, 8, 11. Oh my god, they have Exaxes. No, they don't. I can block with Tarmogoyf. What am I saying? I am a ding dong. Okay. Sure. Okay. Let's think. If I equip Shadow Sphere and attack 8, I can't kill 2 Rhinos. Land, creature, sorcery, instant, artifact, planeswalker. There's no so Saga not being in the graveyard is actually kind of hurting me. They still haven't played Scalding Tarn. I could just play Hex Mage, hold up Endurance. If if I only have Hex Mage plus Endurance, we block. Block 4, 8, 11, so we're dead. Wait, no, wait, 4, 8. Yeah, I think I flash in. I could also just equip Tarmogoyf. I feel like if they have an ice, I think we're just dead. So I think instead of playing the Hex Mage, I just equip Shadow Spear. Because if they have an ice, they tap my Tarmogoyf. I have Hex Mage plus Endurance. So they tap 2 creatures. So I have 2 blockers. I still die. Yeah, so ice, I'm already dead. So I might as well just equip here. And then we'll attack next turns because Tarmogoyf can trade with 2 Rhinos at least at that point because the enchantment goes in the graveyard. Don't fucking have an ice. Please. Oh my god, our opponents have everything today, don't they? We would have lost to this ice anyway. Oh my god. Our Tron opponent just naturally drew their Tron pieces. And then now our Rhinos opponent is doing quite well for themselves. I think we'll go like this. We will board out Endurance and Grist, I think. Spellbomb is dead. Witherwind Command is not great in this matchup. I don't mind trimming the Orc Masters, I think, just because it's just really bad against fire. We'll just board out the Flart ones, I think. Just call this a day. No, if we make a Construct or Endurance, it doesn't matter. I feel like if they had nothing, they would still attack with their Brazen Bar, which I think it's better to just get the Endurance and then we can get a cheese block in there. Oh man, these losses are so deflating because we're like, the wins are really great, but the losses are just like our opponent just top decking very well. It's just a bad variance. I'm gonna play around Blood Moon, by the way. I feel like it's just free. Footfalls, sure. Sorry, free isn't the right phrase, but that's technically not the correct way to say it, but it's pretty easy to do anyway, and might as well just do it. If they cast a Fury, I'm gonna be sad. They ice. I'm just going to Bowmasters in response. Because I'm not doing really anything else with my turn. Pop you. Saga. I'm down for a Saga. If they Blood Moon me, I think I'm just gonna save the invasion for later. How many more turns until Rhinos come off? 2. Okay, so that's a little while. Okay. Yeah, Bowmasters is pretty good. Definitely am a fan of that card. now I get punished for playing the saga. I guess I'm not punished, but if I equip Shadow Spear, 4/5 attack. Yeah, I think I just attack with. I think I just equip an attack. Why can't I order blockers here? Oh, it's still in the block step. I can't rearrange blockers. Why? What the fuck? Why can I... Oh my god, why can I... That's really annoying. I don't know why it won't let me do that. I don't know why it let me redo blockers. That's frustrating. Okay. Sure. So, am I playing my Violent Outburst here? Probably not. Oh, Thoughtseize is a good draw. Gave me the option before I pushed. I obviously did not see that. That's annoying. Don't know I'm being Rhinos anyway. The following Rhinos. I did already order them? Okay, that's my bad. This is just me being tired now at this point. I think I'm just deflated after Tron player draws Tron land, Tron player lost draws Tron land, and then opponent drawing. Like the exact card that they need, but that is what it is. I think I will probably equip this construct though. Oh fuck, they have Fury. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I think I have to take Borrower. Hopefully I don't draw a 5th land for Fury. And then trade Construct for it. For the love of Christ. Oh great! Okay, okay, that's not worth it. Not worth it. I think we're screwed. Alright. We need explosives right now. They have Shardless, Fury, Misty. Yeah, Shardless, Fury, Misty. Explosives off the top, please. One time. And they top deck the Fury. Alright, engine explosives off the top, please. Engine explosives off the top, please. Engine explosives off the top. Night. Hey Martin, how's it going? We're gonna get fucked by rhinos, huh? We're gonna get fucked by rhinos. Opponent is... Okay. I can draw... What kind of invasion for? Nothing. This is where I really wish I had my third explosives in the sideboard. Maybe I can go down to one Sheoldred, I think. Yeah, I don't think I see any outs here. Don't think I could see any outs. Yeah, I don't see any outs here. We needed explosives, and we can chump the Fury, and then we can like Dino time next turn, hopefully. Yeah, I don't think I see any outs. There's an out that I'm sorry that I missed it. This is the end of the stream where I'm starting to get really tired, and I want food. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, because our hand is now shardless, so can we even beat another pair of rhinos? I don't think they'll even cast it. Like, if I have explosives, if I had top deck explosives, I would have the board, I would chump Fury, they'd play shardless, I would have Dino time? Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this. Yeah, I don't think I see a way out of this. GG. Alrighty. Good games. So we beat 4-color twice, and then we lost to Creativity, Rhinos, and Tron. Which is fine. That's kind of what you expect. I feel like the match against Tron, like, we had them in a spot where, like, we were going to win the game, and they just naturally drew the last Tron piece. There's probably a part where game 3 I thought to use their Worm Coil, or I could have thought to use a Worm Coil on game 3 instead of a Sylvan Scrying, which is kind of dead thanks to the Collector Oof. But, like, I think even then, like, they still had the Ulamog left. So, like, that's kind of close. Creativity was close. And then that last match was pretty close, too. They had the ice. And we would have won game 1. And who would have known? Who would have known what happened in the last game? I think for, like, changes, I think maybe we go down to one Haywire Might again and add a third explosives, because like if Creativity and Rhinos is still popular, I kind of want a third explosives. Like versus like Haywire Might, we already have like the Pithing Needle already, and we already have the Sheoldred to tutor for it against the One Ring as well. So I feel like we're losing a lot of sideboard space with one Collector Oof, 2 Haywire Might, and 2 Sheoldred, to where I feel like we're losing equity against other matchups. So I think next league, I think the only real change I really want to make is just cutting the second Haramite, and adding back the third explosives, because that third explosives is like this is obviously like kind of league oriented where we just played against it, but like it's not like Creativity and Rhinos weren't tier 1 before the Lord of the Rings that came out, right? Like Creativity and Rhinos was still popular, and that's why I was running 3 explosives at the time. So I think that's probably the change I'm going to make. I'll try to be back Friday. Thanks to the puppy, it's been a little hectic. I think Friday is the 15th, right? And I think the only change I'm going to make is add an explosives and cut a Haywire Might. I think this is the change I'm going to go forward with. I still want to try the 2 Sheoldreds. I still actually the only thing I'm really worried about is like the endurances, because I feel like the endurances are a little out of place. There just isn't a lot of like Murktide or Living End right now. It's Friday tomorrow. Oh my gosh! See, this is how mental I because I've been going to work. I've been like working from home all day and then going into work at like 7:30, 8 p.m. and ending work at like 11:30. So I've been like going into lab late just to accommodate the puppy because my wife has been cannot stay home. So that's kind of the trade off where I'll watch the puppy during the day and I'll go into work at night. So my sleep schedule all kind of fucked up. So I apologize if I'm like missing all these lines. Like people were saying, like Martin, you said they had the fifth line along, and I just like did not see that. Or just like rearranged the blockers, and I was fine at the beginning of the league, but now definitely getting a little sleepy and tired. But I really appreciate all the support. Appreciate everyone tuning in, hanging out, even though I was off for a week. I really appreciate everyone tuning and just giving all the support.